So a creator by the name of Mr. Daddy63 made a video that went viral where he listed 5 things that he believes a woman should never have to do when she has a man in her life. Now, I would like to do my version of 5 things a man should never have to do when he has a woman in his life. And this is a man who is taking care of business. We're not talking about you bums out there. Okay, here goes. Number 1, a man should never have to pack his own lunch. You're already cooking dinner. Why not set an extra chicken leg, an extra potato, and an extra serving of broccoli to the side when you cook so he can have a lunch ready to go in the morning? I'm telling you, it's a big flex for him to be sitting in that break room with coworkers and he's got a nice lunch packed and it's smelling good, and throw a little note in there and telling him what you're going to do later on that night. And he blush, big flex. Number 2, a man should never have to ask for encouragement. The world beats our men up enough. Why is he being beat up at home? If this man is handling all of his business and he has a day where he's feeling down and he's feeling like he can't do it, encourage that man. Speak life into that man, because the better he feels, the better he can make you feel. Teamwork. Number 3, a man should never have to ask to be celebrated. We expect him to do all of these things for us, and you can't say thank you. You can't say, I appreciate you. You can't make a big deal when he walks into the house with something new for you. You can't make a big deal when he cuts the grass and he got them lines perfectly. You can't celebrate that man for handling business. Celebrate that man. And sometimes you need to make a big deal out of it so he feels the desire to keep doing it. Number 3, this man should never have to ask for intimacy. Why are we using it as a weapon? You want him to get up and handle business without being asked. Why you can't handle business without being asked? Why does he have to beg and plead and bribe you to handle his physical needs? What did your grandmama teach you? You never let a man leave out of the house angry, hungry, or keep playing. And last but not least, a man should never have to ask for support. If this man is a visionary, if he's leading his house, if he is operating in the capacity that benefits everybody in his family, when he comes to you with a plan and he tells you, baby, what do you think? You need to be saying, I'm on board. And what can I do? Because the better your family operates, the better everybody is in whole, the easier your job is ultimately. Support that man when he's doing positive things and put in effort to help him so y'all can build together and be a dream team.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So recently, this video went viral of this beautiful black woman who was just dropping so much game on how women should interact with their man. And honestly, there wasn't one thing that she said that I disagreed with. I completely supported and agreed with pretty much all 5 of her points. Everything from, packing him a lunch and making sure he has food for when he goes to work, from, keeping him encouraged, to making sure he feels celebrated, obviously intimacy, not withholding that from him, and just being a good supportive wife. I mean, I didn't hear nothing that I disagreed with. But the cold part about this whole thing is, after I had a chance to listen to her breakdown and agree, I looked down to those comments, and the amount of disheartened, disgruntled, and quite frankly, disillusioned men I saw in those comments was crazy. Everything from it's too late to, man, you're a rare breed, to these women know this, but they're narcissistic. I mean, it was just like all these comments of these dudes in there who were, in one instance, praising her for setting an example, and in the other instance mentioning how it's too late, too little too late, how these women are too narcissistic, they don't want to do it, they refuse to do it, and I've kind of given up. And it's just been so interesting to me, even over the last few months, to have a chance to listen in on these different conversations related to relationships. And it seems like there's such extremes, everything from, women complaining about how men aren't stepping up to the table, men complaining about how women aren't women anymore. And it's just, quite frankly, it's kind of a lot, y'all. When I see somebody who steps forward and tries to do something good, or tries to just reinforce some basic, age-old sage advice, and then I see the response of men, many of them who just feel disillusioned with what's going on, I ask myself, is it too late? Is it really too late? I personally believe that although I do understand that there's a large majority of women, modern women in America and the West, who are not going back. I don't think we're going back to traditionalism. Gone are the Leave It to Beaver days. Gone are the white picket fit. That's just ain't coming back. By and large, you're gonna have women who choose hot girl summer. But I still believe that there's a good portion. It may be a minority, but nevertheless, there's a good portion of women who actually do think like this, and actually do want to be like this, and actually do want to go the other way. They want to go against the masses, quite frankly, because they're seeing that what's been modeled to them and what's been portrayed to them isn't working. So that's my hope. I mean, this is why I have the How to Be a Wife series, but I want to hear from y'all. Am I being too hopeful? Am I being too gleeful? Or are there still those women out there? Is there still a remnant? I'd like to believe so. I know women in my life who are that, who live like that, who think like that, and I personally am dedicated to doing my part to try to make sure that there's a space for women who want to think like that. But I want to hear from you guys. So let me know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree, leave your comments down in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening. If you've gotten this far, and we'll talk later. Bye.